Okay, so I'm going to start trailer loading Winslow. Basically, all trailer loading is reinforcing your leading cues. So I'm just going to pull and release on the halter. That's all I'm going to do. There's different levels to trailer loading. This is the first less pressure level. Level 2 would be I would get out my stick and then I would use it to add more pressure. And then 3 would be a stick with a bag on it. He doesn't need that much pressure, but some horses do. So all trailer loading is pressure and release, pressure and release. So if your horse leads well, he probably will trailer load well for the most part, unless he's had a bad experience or something like that. But it's just getting off that halter pressure and committing to going forward and not being too spooky. But I usually start outside the trailer and just kind of get him up close to it. And then we go inside. Inside's always easier, I find, to get the horse in. And then once he's in, I can tie him in and it just goes smoothly. So really, I want him up by the trailer and I want his attention inside the trailer. So as long as he's sniffing in there and he's looking around inside the trailer, I'm going to leave him alone. The second he looks out, he's going to get some pressure. The second he backs out, he's going to get a little bit of pressure. As long as he's looking and his attention is on the trailer, he will have no pressure at all. So he's looking out, I focus him back in. And I just barely move my arm there. So I just pick up on the rope. If he's still not looking, I'll give him a bump. And then release right as soon as he looks inside there. But it's fine that he looks around. I'm not worried about that. And it's very important when you're trailer loading that you take your time. It takes time, especially on a horse that has a bad experience or hasn't been trailer loaded in a while, or he's really spooky or tense. It takes a lot of time, and it is most likely a good idea to do all the groundwork first. That's going to really help you out. Don't just whip out the trailer and be like, I need to go to the show or I need to go to the vet. I hope he trailer loads practice this way ahead of time. So I'm only asked for one leg at a time. So I asked for him to just sniff the trailer. Then I ask for his head to go in the trailer. And then I want 1 foot, and then I want 2 feet. I want half the horse in the trailer, I want the whole horse in the trailer. It's all steps. Just pieces of the horse in there. So I let him paw, I let him sniff, I let him do all of that. As long as he's interested in the trailer, he gets left alone. He's kind of looking away, I'm going to pull on him, there. Pay attention to the trailer. And there's some horses on the left here that he gets a little distracted by, but it's not bad. When he pulls back, I just hold him, release. I'm not pulling, I'm holding. He's doing the pulling. I'm just waiting for him to come forward. When he's distracted, bring him back. I'm going to use a little bit of that end of my lead rope to kind of encourage him a little bit. Just hold that pressure. It's uncomfortable outside the trailer and it's comfortable inside. He steps up. There's his 2 feet. Let him look around in there a little bit. And it's fine when he backs out like that. I just leave him alone. I apply pressure as soon as he is outside the trailer. When both of those feet are outside the trailer, I get a little bit of pressure and hold it and wait till he goes forward, then release. Because I want inside the trailer to be comfortable. But I don't pull him on his way out the back because that'll just scare him. He had pressure inside the trailer. That's not what you want. There he goes in. Let him look around. And make it a good place to be in there. Sometimes I'll bring hay or grain in there and just let him hang out in there and eat and associate it with something good. I just backed him out there. It's good for the horse to go halfway in, halfway out, halfway in, halfway out. And there he hopped all the way in. So pretty confident about it. Didn't take him long. He trailer loads. Well, I haven't trailer loaded him at all at this point. I trailer loaded him when I bought him, and he hasn't been in the trailer. He'd been in the trailer once we went to a show, but that was 2 months ago. So he's been in the trailer twice in the last 6 months. So this isn't bad for him at all. So he goes out, he looks around, he goes right back in. And there he goes. If your horse wants to rush out, totally let him. Let him go out right as soon as he gets out, pressure on the lead rope. So if he panics and gets worried in here, I would hold a little tiny about a bit, and then as soon as he's out of that trailer, you get more pressure. You don't want to pull while he's in there because that's going to cause his head to come up, and he's going to hit his head on the trailer, and it's just going to make your situation worse. So I'm just backing him out here. Kind of pulling the lead rope, pushing on his chest. I want him to back out straight. Like he's already in the trailer, but I want him to practice getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. Because this worries him and a lot of horses is the getting out part, because he can't see behind him. He doesn't know what's back there. And the more he does it, the more confident he'll be. And I do not want him turning around in the trailer. Like, he can fit in this stock trailer and turn around, but it is not safe at all. He needs to back up, and he needs to back up straight. I ideally use that side wall there, and he just backs up along the wall, and that works pretty well. So I really want to rub on him there and make it a good place inside the trailer. And back him out again, just gentle pressure. He's just looking around, I'll let him look, and then I'll ask him. And it's fine if he doesn't back out straight right away. That just comes with practice and time. If your trailer has a ramp, this is probably going to go a little bit faster because he's not going to be quite as worried, but you do want him to back off straight off that ramp and not fall off the side of it. The straightness is still very important. I just let him go slowly here so he can kind of pick his way out. But what I'm not going to do is get him in there, shut the door, and let's go. Like, he needs to go in and out, and in and out. That he needs to know that I'm going to get him in there and he's going to be safe and comfortable, and then he can get out. That's where horses have problems. When they get in there and they get trapped and they get scared, and then they want out and they just start hurting themselves and you and the trailer, and it just gets bad then. This builds his confidence, and then he's more likely to get in there and stay calm while he's riding in the trailer. And this type of trailer is going to work best just because it's spacious. You can do the same exact thing with a 2-horse. I get in the opposite side stall and goes in and out, same thing. See how he's kind of resistant, like going off that edge. He's just taking little tiny steps because he doesn't know where it is. So I have to just be very gentle and patient. There he goes. The more he does it, the more confident he'll be. Good. But I would just do this until he's calm. Like, he needs to go in and out probably at least 10 times until he's really calm. If he's really nervous, this may take weeks. Like, you might need to trailer load him every day for a few weeks. But if you've done all your groundwork and he knows how to lead, he knows all the lunging, everything, and the sensitizing, it should only take maybe a day or two. So, there he's distracted. Bring him back. Right back in the trailer. See, now that he's confident, he just hops right back in there. First little pressure on the lead rope, he's right back in. And there he's getting in position to where I would put the divider up.